Exotic plants are exciting. They captivate the senses with their vibrant colors, unique shapes, and intriguing textures. Unlike the common plants we see every day, exotic plants bring a sense of wonder and novelty to any garden. They are like living pieces of art, each one telling a story of far-off lands and diverse ecosystems. When you introduce exotic plants into your garden, you are not just adding greenery, you are creating a living tapestry of nature's most fascinating creations. They bring something different to your garden. Exotic plants can transform a mundane space into a vibrant oasis. Imagine walking through your garden and being greeted by the sight of rare flowers and unusual foliage. These plants can serve as focal points, drawing the eye and sparking conversation. They can also provide a habitat for unique wildlife, attracting butterflies, birds, and other creatures that you might not see with more common plants. The diversity they bring can make your garden a dynamic and ever-changing landscape. Imagine bright colors and unusual shapes. Exotic plants often boast vivid hues and intricate patterns that are rarely found in local flora. From the deep reds and purples of tropical flowers to the striking variegation of certain leaves, these plants can add a splash of color that enlivens any garden. Their unusual shapes, whether it's the twisted branches of a bonsai or the geometric patterns of succulents, can create visual interest and add a touch of the extraordinary to your outdoor space. You can grow plants that look like they are from a tropical jungle. Imagine stepping into your garden and feeling like you've been transported to a lush rainforest. With the right selection of exotic plants, you can recreate the dense, verdant atmosphere of a tropical jungle right in your backyard. Large-leaved plants, climbing vines, and vibrant flowers can all contribute to this effect, making your garden a sanctuary of greenery and tranquility. These plants are not just beautiful, they are also interesting to grow. Each exotic plant comes with its own set of care requirements and challenges, making gardening an engaging and educational experience. Learning how to nurture these plants can teach you about different soil types, watering needs, and light conditions. The process of growing exotic plants can be a rewarding journey as you watch them thrive and flourish under your care. You can learn about different parts of the world. Each exotic plant has a story to tell, originating from diverse climates and regions across the globe. By growing these plants, you can gain insights into the natural environments of far-off places. This can be a fascinating way to learn about geography, climate, and the unique adaptations that plants have developed to survive in their native habitats. Your garden can become a living classroom, offering endless opportunities for discovery and learning. Exotic plants can teach you about different climates. By experimenting with plants from various regions, you can gain a deeper understanding of how different climates affect plant growth. This knowledge can be invaluable for any gardener, helping you to create the ideal conditions for your plants to thrive. Whether it's understanding the humidity needs of tropical plants or the drought tolerance of desert species, growing exotic plants can broaden your horticultural horizons. They can help you discover new ways to garden. Exotic plants often require unique care techniques that can inspire you to innovate and experiment in your gardening practices. From creating microclimates to using specialized soil mixes, the challenges of growing exotic plants can lead to new and exciting gardening methods. This can make your gardening experience more dynamic and fulfilling, as you continually learn and adapt to meet the needs of your plants. Exotic plants can make you feel like you are on an adventure. Each new plant you introduce to your garden can be a journey of discovery, as you learn about its origins, care requirements, and unique characteristics. This sense of adventure can make gardening a more engaging and enjoyable hobby, as you explore the diverse world of exotic flora. Whether you're searching for rare seeds, or experimenting with new growing techniques, the process of cultivating exotic plants can be a thrilling and rewarding experience. Every day you can explore your own garden. With a variety of exotic plants, your garden can become a place of daily discovery and delight. Each day can bring new surprises, whether it's a flower blooming for the first time or a plant showing new growth. This constant change can make your garden a source of joy and inspiration, providing a peaceful retreat where you can unwind and connect with nature. You can watch your plants grow and change. One of the most rewarding aspects of gardening is observing the growth and development of your plants. With exotic plants, this process can be even more fascinating as you witness the unique ways they adapt and thrive in your garden. Time-lapse photography can capture these changes in stunning detail, allowing you to appreciate the beauty and complexity of plant growth. This can deepen your connection to your garden and enhance your appreciation for the natural world. Start your exotic garden today. There's no better time to begin your journey into the world of exotic plants. Whether you're an experienced gardener or a novice, the adventure of growing exotic plants awaits you. With a little research and preparation, you can create a stunning garden filled with rare and beautiful plants. So why wait? Dive into the exciting world of exotic gardening and transform your outdoor space into a vibrant, living masterpiece. Before you start planting, think about your climate. The climate in your area plays a crucial role in determining which plants will thrive and which ones will struggle. Different plants have different needs when it comes to temperature, humidity, and sunlight. Understanding your local climate will help you make informed decisions about which seeds to choose. For instance, if you live in a region with hot summers and mild winters, you might want to consider plants that are heat tolerant and can withstand dry conditions. On the other hand, if you live in a cooler climate with more rainfall, you'll need to look for plants that can handle those conditions. Some exotic plants like hot weather. These plants are often native to tropical or subtropical regions and are accustomed to high temperatures and plenty of sunlight. Examples include plants like hibiscus, bougainvillea, and various types of palms. These plants can add a touch of the tropics to your garden, but they require specific conditions to thrive. Make sure you can provide the necessary heat and light before choosing these types of seeds. Other plants need cooler temperatures. These plants are often found in mountainous regions or areas with cooler climates. They might include plants like alpine flowers, certain types of ferns, and other hardy perennials. These plants are adapted to cooler temperatures and may not do well in hot, sunny conditions. If you live in a cooler climate, these plants might be a better choice for your garden. You need to choose seeds that will grow well where you live. This means taking into account not just the climate, but also the specific conditions in your garden. Is your soil sandy, clayey, or loamy? Is it well drained, or does it tend to retain water? Different plants have different soil preferences, so it's important to choose seeds that will be happy in your garden's soil. You might also want to consider the pH of your soil, as some plants prefer acidic conditions, while others prefer alkaline. Think about where you will grow your plants. Are you planning to plant them in a backyard garden, or do you have a smaller space like a balcony or patio? The amount of space you have will influence the types of plants you can grow. In a larger garden, you might have room for bigger plants or even trees. In a smaller space, you'll need to choose more compact plants or those that can be grown in containers. Will they be inside or outside? Indoor plants have different needs compared to outdoor plants. Indoor plants often require less light and can be more sensitive to temperature changes. If you're planning to grow plants indoors, make sure you have a spot with enough light, such as near a window. Outdoor plants, on the other hand, need to be able to withstand the elements, including wind, rain, and varying temperatures. Some exotic plants need lots of sunlight, others prefer shade. When choosing seeds, consider the light conditions in your garden. Do you have a lot of sunny spots, or is your garden mostly shaded? Some plants, like sunflowers and tomatoes, need full sun to thrive. Others, like hostas and ferns, do better in the shade. Make sure you match the plants to the light conditions in your garden to give them the best chance of success. Make sure you have the right conditions for your plants. This includes not just light and temperature, but also factors like humidity and wind. Some plants, especially tropical ones, need high humidity to thrive. Others are more drought tolerant and can handle dry conditions. Wind can also be a factor, especially for taller plants that might need staking or support. By understanding the needs of your plants and the conditions in your garden, you can create an environment where your plants will thrive. Consider the size of your garden. The amount of space you have will determine how many plants you can grow and what types of plants will be suitable. In a large garden, you might have room for a variety of plants, including larger shrubs and trees. In a smaller garden, you'll need to be more selective and choose plants that won't outgrow the space. Think about how big the plants will get when they're fully grown, and make sure you have enough room for them. Some exotic plants can grow very big, others stay small. When choosing seeds, consider the mature size of the plants. Some plants, like certain types of palms or bamboo, can grow very tall and spread out. Others, like dwarf varieties of fruit trees or compact shrubs, stay much smaller. Make sure you choose plants that will fit comfortably in your garden without overcrowding each other. Choose plants that will fit comfortably in your space. Planning your garden layout in advance can help you make the most of the space you have. Think about how the plants will look together and how they will grow over time. Consider factors like color, texture, and height to create a visually appealing garden. By choosing the right seeds and planning your garden carefully, you can create a beautiful and thriving garden that you'll enjoy for years to come. Coffee beans come from a plant. You can grow a coffee plant from a bean. It is a fun and rewarding plant to grow. Imagine picking fresh coffee beans from your own plant. Dragon fruit is another exciting exotic plant. It is a type of cactus. The fruit has a vibrant pink skin and sweet white flesh. It is a delicious and unusual treat. These are just two examples of amazing exotic plants. There are many more to discover. Do some research and find plants that you find interesting. You need good seeds to grow healthy plants? Look for seeds from reputable sources. A good seed company will have healthy seeds. You can buy seeds online. There are many online stores that sell exotic seeds. Read reviews before you buy from a new store. Local nurseries are also good places to find seeds. Talk to the staff at the nursery. They can help you choose the right seeds for your garden. Section 5. Starting your exotic garden indoors. Many exotic seeds need to be started indoors. This is because they often require a more controlled environment to germinate successfully. Starting seeds indoors allows you to manage temperature, humidity, and light conditions more precisely, which can be crucial for the successful growth of exotic plants. This gives them a head start. By starting your seeds indoors, you can extend the growing season and ensure that your plants are strong and healthy by the time they are ready to be transplanted outside. You can start your seeds in small pots or seed trays. Both options have their benefits. Small pots are great for individual plants, while seed trays can accommodate multiple seeds and save space. Use a special seed starting mix. This mix is specifically designed to provide the right balance of nutrients and moisture retention for young seedlings. It is light and fluffy to help the seeds grow. The texture of the seed starting mix is crucial because it allows for proper root development and prevents the soil from becoming compacted, which can hinder growth. Make sure the pots or trays have drainage holes. Proper drainage is essential to prevent water from accumulating at the bottom of the pots, which can lead to root rot and other issues. This will prevent the seeds from rotting. Overwatering is a common mistake, so it's important to ensure that excess water can escape easily. Water the soil gently after planting. Use a fine mist or a gentle stream to avoid displacing the seeds. Keeping the soil consistently moist is key to successful germination. Put the pots in a warm, bright place. Light and warmth are critical for seed germination. A temperature range of 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 24 degrees Celsius, is ideal for most exotic seeds. But don't put them in direct sunlight. Direct sunlight can be too intense for young seedlings and may cause them to dry out or become scorched. This could be a sunny windowsill or under a grow light. Grow lights are a great alternative if you don't have a suitable sunny spot. They provide the necessary light spectrum for healthy growth and can be adjusted to maintain the ideal distance from the seedlings. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to cultivating a thriving exotic garden indoors. Section 6. Moisture and air for sprouting seeds. Seeds need moisture to sprout. Keep the soil moist, but don't let it get too wet. You can use a spray bottle to water the seeds gently. Seeds also need air to grow. Make sure the room is well ventilated, but don't put the seeds in a drafty place. Once the seeds sprout, they need more light. You can move them to a brighter location, but don't put them in direct sunlight yet. Section 7. Moving your plants outside. When the seedlings are big enough, you can plant them outside. This is called transplanting. Choose a sunny spot for your plants. Make sure the soil is well drained. Dig a hole that is twice as wide as the plant's roots. Carefully remove the seedling from its pot, place the seedling in the hole, and fill the hole with soil. Water the plant well. Make sure you space your plants out. This will give them room to grow. Section 8. Caring for your exotic plants. Water your plants regularly, but don't overwater them. The soil should be moist but not soggy. Fertilize your plants every few weeks. Use a fertilizer that is designed for exotic plants. This will help them grow strong and healthy. Check your plants for pests and diseases. If you see any problems, treat them right away. You can ask for advice at your local nursery. Section 9. The beauty of exotic plants. Exotic plants can bring beauty to your garden. They can flower in vibrant colors. They can have interesting shapes and textures. Growing exotic plants can be a rewarding experience. It is exciting to watch your plants grow. You can enjoy the fruits of your labor. Why not try planting some exotic seeds? You might discover a new passion.